Hi everyone, today we are in the Ciucaș Mountains. We are hiking to Gropșoarele Peak at 1,883 meters, the second highest summit in the entire massif, starting and finishing right here at Muntele Roșu Cabin, 1,280 meters. The route goes up 4.7 kilometers with 603 meters of easy climbing and takes about 2.5 to 3 hours the way up. But today the summit is almost secondary. We came in June for the rhododendrons, and this mountain was literally named because of them. Muntele Roșu, the red mountain, because every June these slopes turn red. Let's see how that actually looks like. We left the car at Muntele Roșu Cabin. You can park right at the cabin. The cabin has been here since 1948, built by the Romanian Touring Club, but temporarily closed, and is the main starting point for the most trail in this part of Ciucaș. The red triangle marker takes you from here directly up the mountain. This segment is 3.4 kilometers, 525 meters of elevation gain, roughly 2 hours, rated easy to medium. Quick context on Ciucaș: this massif is one of the most visually distinctive in the Romanian Carpathians. Highest point is Ciucaș Peak at 1,954 meters. We also have the trail from Cheia Water Factory on the channel if you want to see it. What people remember are the rocks, formations named Babele la Sfat, Tigăile Mari, sculpted by centuries of wind and rain into shapes that don't quite look real. One heads up from personal experience: if you're wearing sunscreen up here, the flies will find you. We learned that the hard way. first stretch takes you through forest, well-marked, steady climb. Then, gradually, the terrain opens up and you get above the tree line. And that's when you start to notice them. In the valleys, below and along the ridgelines, the first patches of rhododendron start appearing. Not the main show yet, but enough to know you're here at the right time. We climb up and arrive at La Răscruce, the crossroad, at 1,807 meters. From here, the ridge opens up in every direction. This is also where several trails branch off, including one toward Ciucaș Cabin. If you have more time and want a longer circuit, you can continue that way and loop back to Muntele Roșu Cabin on the Yellow Band Trail. From La Răscruce, a red cross marker right toward Gropșoarele Peak, 1.3 kilometers, 78 meters of climbing, about 30 minutes. The hard part is behind us, and this is where it happens. The north-facing slopes on this side are covered. This is where the rhododendron bloom is at its densest on the entire trail. We had been stopping for photos on the way up, but we deliberately saved most of the real poses for the return. We knew this view was worth a slower pass on the way back.
Storms on the roof, secrets whisper.
reached the summit of Gropșoarele Peak at 1,883 meters, the second highest peak in Ciucaș. And this is where the drone footage really shows you the scale of it, because from the ground you see mostly patches. From above you see that the entire valley around you is pink. Return follows the same route back, 4.7 kilometers, 603 meters of descent, about an hour and a half. Coming down through the rhododendron zones again, this time properly slow, we stopped more, cut the shots we'd been planning since the ascent. One thing worth mentioning, rhododendron is a protected species in Romania. Stay on the marked path. The fact that these fields are still dense is because people have respected that. The rain almost caught up with us, we hurried the rest of the way back, and by the time we reached the car it had already stopped. That's the Gropșoarele Peak trail from Muntele Roșu Cabin in rhododendron season. If you've been looking for a reason to visit Ciucaș in June, this is it. Subscribe if you want more trails and tell us in the comments, have you been to Ciucaș?